this section of our notes, we're going to talk about showing that a quadrilateral is a trapezoid. And to show that it's just a normal trapezoid, we need to prove, by definition of a trapezoid, that one pair of sides are parallel, which means they have the same slope, and one pair of sides is not parallel, means they have a different slope. If we're proving that a quadrilateral is an isosceles trapezoid, we're going to prove that it's a trapezoid, just like in that first method, but we have to prove that two sides, the two non-parallel sides are the same. I like method 2. Okay, well, let's plot the first points here. 1, 5, 4, 7, 7, 3, and 1, negative 1. Okay, we need to show that I think this is a typo. No. So if we label K, A, T, E, we're just trying to prove that this is a trapezoid. Well, let's show that two sides have the same slope and one side does not. So let's find the slope of KE. I mean, again, we can just count. You notice the slope of KE, the rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our run is 0. Well, because we didn't move left or right. So whenever your bottom is 0, that means your slope is undefined. Okay, well, let's find the slope of AT, the side across from it. And we went up 1, 2, 3, 4. And over 1. So the slope of AT is 4. Okay, that's okay that they're different. Because, again, we want one side, opposite sides to have the same slope, and one side that have different. So right now, that's okay that they're different slopes. Okay. We're going to go through and find the slope of KA and ET. We want those to be the same. So if we count from K to A up and over, we went up 2, right 1, 2, 3. So that's 2/3. Let's find the slope of ET. Hopefully it's 2/3 and we know it's a trapezoid. If it's not 2/3, then it's not a trapezoid. So if we do our run, we went down 1, 2, 3, 4. Went down, so it's negative, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, negative. All 4 slopes are completely different. These two are different, that's okay, but these two are not, we're not the same. So this is not a trapezoid. Your reason, not one set of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, not a trapezoid. It's not even a parallelogram, it's just a quadrilateral. Okay. Next example, we need to prove that the quadrilateral MILK is an isosceles trapezoid. So your first step is prove that it's a trapezoid, and then your next step is you have to prove that it's isosceles. So plot 1, 3, -1, 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, and 4, 3. Oh boy. Hold on. 1, 3. Oh, that's why. Thought that looked weird. We have 1, 3, negative 1, 1, negative 1, negative 2, and then 4, 3. Okay? And again, we want to prove that this one is a trapezoid first. So we have to see that one set of sides are parallel. And if we label, we have M, I, M, I, L, K. Right, let's find the slope of M, I first. And if we count, we go left 2, down 1. So left it's negative, or sorry, left 2, 1, 2, down 2. Negative 2 over negative 2 is positive 1. Okay, well, let's find the side across from it, LK. We went down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went down, so it's negative. We went left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, we have one set of sides that are different slopes because they're both 1, or the same slope. Now we're going to find the slope of MK and IL, and we want them to be different. Again, we can just use the counting method. We want MK. So we have no rise, and our run is 1, 2, 3. All right, 0. For IL, our run is 1, 2, 3. But our rise is 3, but we don't have any run, so that means our slopes are undefined because 0 is in the bottom. That's okay. Opposite slopes are different. One set that's the same, so we know it's a trapezoid. We have to show that this is an isosceles trapezoid. So we're going to look at the sides that were not parallel that had the opposite slopes, MK and IL. And we have to prove that they are congruent. Okay? So that's where the Pythagorean theorem comes in handy. So for MK, well, when counting, this is easy. We don't actually have to do the Pythagorean theorem because they're straight lines. We can just count. So much easier. 1, 2, 3. So MK missed 3. When we count for IL, we count 1, 2, 3. Non-parallel sides are the same. One set of parallel sides with same slope. Isosceles trapezoid. It's an isosceles trapezoid. Non-parallel sides are congruent. And there you go.